But I guess the point that you're making there is a very important one, because the risk of misunderstanding, the risk of interdiction issues underwater are as acute as they are for people like, excuse me, Ryan Graves and FA-18, F-22 pilots in the air, that essentially it could only be one mistake where, say, an American submariner commander or a Russian submariner commander basically thinks, holy hell, we're being attacked by a Russian submarine or an American submarine. It could start World War III if we don't know for sure what those objects are. And that's why it's so important that we explain what these objects are. Is that something you agree with?
I do. I absolutely agree that we need to research these more and get a better understanding for them, for both the national security implications and as well as just the science and potential technology advancements we can make from them. So yeah, and in fact, I've begun a correspondence with Robert Hastings, who's well known for his book UFOs and Nukes, and I mean, yeah, that is well researched and fairly accepted now that we know this about these interactions, and it's interesting to me because how what a I wouldn't call it a coincidence, but what an interesting correlation there is where we see so many potential interactions of UAP and nuclear ships. So I just gave you a nuclear subs example, but we have the Nimitz and the Theodore Roosevelt. I personally have heard an extraordinary story from a chief petty officer on the USS Enterprise, or Eisenhower, pardon me, Eisenhower, the ship that was recently in the Red Sea combating the Houthis. This ship on an earlier deployment about 20 years ago, the senior leadership, this petty officer, chief petty officer, all witnessed a UAP in the middle of the strike group, basically. And this, I know I think you're looking into this, Ross.
Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. And I mean,
Yeah,
basically what he describes is he's a group of 7 people standing on the flybridge near the bridge,
correct.
they were looking at takeoffs and landings on the
Right.
aircraft carrier,
Something
but
I've done quite a bit.
and they looked across to, I think it was a cruiser shaped or
Yes,
cruiser sized ship, and there was a gigantic craft hovering over the top of that ship
that's
uh,
right.
that all of them saw. And I'm still in the process of trying to verify that to corroborate this gentleman's account.